Alright, so for anyone who must be wondering that haven't played the game before or haven't seen the game before, okay, why is he starting at this area? Well, Xtreme Legends has a completely different opening. So for right now, I'm just gonna shut up so you guys could watch and listen to the opening. So Dynasty Warriors 3 Xtreme Legends. This is just an expansion of the game of Dynasty Warriors 3. There's a lot of additional stuff you could do here. So before we even start, I'm going to go to the options and check out the settings because I just want to make sure I have it on the right settings. Okay, I do. So if you can tell right away, there's two new difficulties. There's Novice for anyone who's either new to the game or if for some reason easy isn't easy enough for them, they could just go to Novice. That way they could actually, practice and, but I mean, I have to say it, if anyone can't play it on easy and they can't do it on Novice, then this is not a game for them. But I rarely see that. I never seen that before in my entire life, so. But I've seen people play on Novice and they could just go on easy, then they'll play on easy, then go to normal, then hard, and then very hard, which is a good practice system, which I like. I mean, it's a good way to practice for anyone that's like new to the game. But yeah, we're not going to be touching Novice. I just want to make sure I have it on normal. The reason why we're going to be doing it on normal, because, well, two reasons. One, a couple people were questioning me playing on easy, and I understand that because, well, part of the reason why is because I didn't want to have longer videos. But this is Dynasty Warriors 3 Xtreme Legends. This might be a little harder than normal, but I'm just going to go like it is. For a second reason is because, well, for the new stuff that they have, there's additional items you could obtain, and I think the only way to obtain them is on normal. If you can get them on easy, then that's new to me, but I always play this on normal, just for the fact that I have all these new stuff. Well, I'll explain more later. But yeah, there's new stuff in the challenge mode, but we're not going to be touching that anytime soon, but we will get to it. I'll say that much. So, if you go to the Musou mode, there's Extreme and there's Original. Obviously, if you do the Original, then, well, yeah. That's the 32 Musou modes that we did. Extreme mode is what we want. So, let's do it. So if you see the Extreme mode, well, Extreme, then this will lead to this little section here of the 7 Musou modes. So, just like I said in the last video, the next Musou mode we're going to be doing is... Wow, I was about to say Lu Meng. That was the last one we did. Anyway, the next Musou mode we're going to do is Zhang Jiao. So, let's do it. And the first level is the Battle of Ruone.
The Han is dead. Long live the way of peace. The land is in total chaos. We rose up to bring peace to the land, to bring comfort to the impoverished masses. The time has now come for our message to spread across the land.
Alright, as always, the intro.
In the spring of 184, the disciples of the Way of Peace followed their leader Zhang Jiao in a revolt that spread across the land. Their goal? To unleash the wrath of heaven upon the corrupt and decadent imperial court. This uprising came to be known as the Yellow Turban Rebellion, as all members of this religious sect wore yellow cloths on their heads. The power and unity of the Yellow Turbans caused their movement to spread like wildfire. Zhang Jiao's motivation behind his revolution was not to gain power or influence. Rather, he simply wished to use the mystical powers he had gained through rigorous training to help his people and change the world. However, the rebellion's outcome would cruelly betray his expectations. Thieves and criminals claiming allegiance to the Yellow Turbans began to run amok, plunging the land into chaos. Soon after, the imperial court began to gather troops to quell the movement. Zhang Jiao became disillusioned, but he knew that his first duty was to protect his followers.
Alright, so you can tell right away there's a little bit of a difference with this map and this battle. This is basically the Yellow Turban Rebellion Dynasty Warriors 3 with one exception. The thing is that in Dynasty Warriors 3, the Han forces are surrounded and the Yellow Turbans on the outside of the castle. This time around it's reversed. So that's the difference there. And you'll see another difference, which is a dead giveaway once we get there. But let's go to the equipment. For the fact, if you have any Dynasty Warriors 3 data loaded on your memory card, since it's only for the PS2, if you have any weapons or items from Dynasty Warriors 3, they'll transfer over to Dynasty Warriors 3 Xtreme Legends, which is which is great, because I don't have to worry about dying quickly like I tried in my first Musou Mode when I was playing Xiao Yun's Musou Mode. So as always, we're going to do Life and Musou Max, Attack, Defensive Max, and Red Hair Saddle. Alright, the bodyguards are a little bit different too. They actually have names now, they have different types of units. When I checked online, I'm going to actually put it on defense, because you can have their defense all the way at the end. And yeah, it will help big time, because it will take a long time. I mean, unlike Dynasty Warriors 3, if you have their defense to the max, it's going to take a long time for them to die. And there's also bodyguard equipment, which you could actually equip certain weapons and items to, as well. Well, I already said items. Wow. Anyway, that's all that. And yeah. Now the conditions. The conditions are a bit different than Dynasty Warriors 3. In Dynasty Warriors 3, we had to defeat He Jin, and apparently, for some reason, you don't have to do that here. However, you have to defeat all three rulers of the three kingdoms, Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Liu Bei. If we defeat all three, we win. If I die, or if any of the civilians are killed, we lose, which is basically the gimmick for Zhang Jiao's Musou Mode. And these 5 peasant units that we have here, if one of them dies, that's fine. If all 5 of them die, then it's a game over. And it's pretty strange for the fact that you have Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Liu Bei. Like, none of the 3 are at the top of the list of the Han generals list. Even though He Jin is the main commander, and you don't have to kill him to win for some reason. Apparently, if you kill him, the battle's still on. But, yeah, that's just a question I can't answer. But, yeah. So, anyway, we did the intro, so let's do it.
Watch the rear. We must not be surrounded. Protect all of the gates. Do not allow the enemy to enter. We must protect the children.
So you can tell right away the scenery is completely different. Now it's dark instead of light. The river is actually frozen already, so you can actually walk through it. You don't have to worry about Zhang Liang frozen in the river. However, there are several different cutscenes that I may or may not trigger. 2 of them I'm hoping I'm not.
I am Zhang Fei. In battle, I answer with my blade.
So, they join.
must return to the main camp immediately. You shall not touch my children.
Alright, so we're gonna defeat Zhang Fei first, since he's almost dead.
So, they join.
I defeated an officer.
To defeat the mighty Zhang Fei. Please, be careful.
I defeated an officer.
Alright, so we defeated Guan Yu.
I underestimated you.
We defeated Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. So yeah, ambush scene that you saw before was one of the cutscenes. There's two more in this battle. I'm hoping not to trigger them. Basically, it's a cutscene where
I am Liu Bei, descendant of Liu Sheng.
it's a cutscene basically of Zhang Liang and Zhang Bao dying.
I defeated an officer.
I will not rest until the Han are restored.
We've stopped the enemy's momentum. Hold strong for just a while longer.
Alright, so that's one down. We got two more to go. Now the next thing I'm going to do is grab the dim sum, if I'm not mistaken. So, also, a little bit of a difference is that the dim sum and Musou wine locations are in completely different locations. The Musou wine is over here in the bottom right of the castle. And the dim sum, there's only one of each in this one. Unlike in Dynasty Warriors 3 and Yellow Turban Rebellion, there's two of each. But there's only one of each in this battle. So, we're going to grab the two quickly before Zhang Liang dies. Yeah, so the first one was the Musou wine, which is the bottom right of the castle. And the dim sum is on the top right of the castle. It should be somewhere around... Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually in the top right of the castle. My mistake. So it should be over here. It's been a while since I played this. Okay. That's strange. Northwest corner. Okay. So I was over there. Alright. Apparently I didn't see it. I knew it was the northwest corner. It was just that it wasn't just showing it. It's been a while since I played this game. And right now I'm looking online just in case if I forget any of them. Oh, wow. Yeah, I had to go a little bit further. I guess the night is a bit of a problem sometimes. Alright, so now, since we're over here, we're going to defeat Cao Cao. First, Cao Ren. Alright, so that's one officer down, 3 more to go. I'm assuming it's going to go by the same 4 officers that Cao Cao had. Cao Ren, Cao Hong, Xiahou Dun, Xiahou Yuan. There we go. Alright, so next will be we'll just find one and kill one. No, that's one of ours. So I think we have to go down a little bit more. No, that's one of ours again. There's a lot of archers over here, so let's go and kill them.
Impressive.
We mustn't be outdone. Fight harder.
Wow, where are these guys? Are they inside the castle?
We must be triumphant.
Of course, they're all together.
I shall put an end to this.
I cannot be stopped.
Alright, so let's separate these 5. I'm thinking the combo. Well, Xiahou Yuan's almost dead anyway. Alright, so that's 1.
Got a little carried away. Next time, you shall die.
Alright, now where's Cao Ren?
Show them our strength. We mustn't be outdone. Fight harder.
I'm sorry, not Cao Ren, Cao Hong. Wow. Oh, and by the way, if you see an item or a weapon, that doesn't mean it's going to be an item. You won't be able to tell which one's which.
We must be triumphant.
I mean, unless I'm not seeing things properly. Because apparently I saw blue items and I don't see a blue bag. But you won't be able to tell which one's bodyguards and which ones aren't. And which one's regular. But, does Her Jean have any? No. Let's go straight for the commander, even though he's not the commander. Yeah, you need to stop attacking so I can kill you.
We must be triumphant.
strange. Okay. Well, the reason why I was doing that combo non-stop is because apparently there's also a new thing. I'm still stumped. I'm trying to figure this out. Even if I have for so long I've been playing this, I'm still trying to figure out how to do the combo trick, because apparently you can get extra points for doing combos, and when I was playing this back in the day, I know you had to get certain items. Well, in order to get certain items, you have to increase the combo points. Alright, let's go and face Cao Cao.
I will show you the path to the spirit world.
Ow. Ow. Alright, quit shielding it up.
I defeated an officer.
I cannot die yet.
There is only one left. My children, advance!
We mustn't be outdone. Fight harder.
Yep, and that one person left is Sun Jian. However, there's still Huang Fusong as well. So let's go defeat him first, then go for Sun Jian. And I think most of his officers are already killed anyway. Actually, scratch that. They're all dead.
We must not lose to them.
I mean, we don't have to defeat Huang Fusong, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Well, Huang Fusong is almost dead anyway as well, so... Oh! I can't believe that just happened.
I defeated an officer.
We mustn't be outdone. Fight harder.
Yeah, I hate it for the fact that that actually spawned in between those two things. But fortunately we got it. But we lost one of the peasant units. I wasn't really hoping that would have happened, but, you know. Alright, I'm going to secure 2 gates, just for the fact of the matter is, I think I need to increase the defense of my character here. Because, right off the bat, it's not going to be an easy Musou Modes. Well, any of them, really. And you can tell right away that they're all more aggressive playing on normal. So just imagine playing on very hard. You're going to be in so much trouble if you don't do that properly. So that's one gate, then we'll go to the next one, then we'll defeat Sun Jian. And it's also nice getting +2s, because I'm seriously gonna need those. Ah! I love it for the fact that they make the horse stops on the enemy. Meanwhile, you should really just be running them over. Alright, so now, last but not least, Sun Jian. And unless we do something really stupid, we should be fine. Alright, Zhang Jiao should be over here. There he is. Alright. Let's do this.
My son, this is how a general fights.
And if once he faced 2 of them, the third one will have the same defense as the commander.
General that I have heard.
Wow. Ow, 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 ow. You're next. Wow. Okay, much better. At least he got burnt a little bit. There we go. This should end it, unless they start attacking it.
I look forward to our next encounter.
And that's a win. As always. So, we lost 1 peasant unit, but it took a little about 15 minutes to complete, so all in all, I'm okay with it. Now the weapons, nothing special, so we're just gonna continue as it is. So we got a bodyguard weapon, so obviously we're gonna keep that one over the other one. Bodyguard item, we have a peacock urn, which I think you already know by now what that does. So no new items just yet. Alright, so a KO count's kind of pathetic, but we have killed 11 worthy opponents. I'm still trying to figure out how that combo trick works, because after 10 years, I'm still stumped on that, because that's like one of the few items I never obtained. I have gotten a couple of items already, but it's just I never got the ones that you have to combo points on. And you saw that I got 61 combo and no points, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And that's kind of creepy, the 666. But you do get separate points for bodyguards if you manage to keep some of them alive. I only caused 1 to retreat, so. Alright. So we'll save. And there you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures, and I'll see you for the next part. Peace.